Hi, it's Sue Greenwald. I'm here again with King Smarty. Hey, Smarty, how are you?
I'm fantastic. Enjoying the weather. Enjoying the
I can
weather.
imagine. I can imagine. So
Oh
we
yeah.
we did it. We did a video the other day about some of your products, and we were trying to do a quick and easy one, which people really did like because it's something they can fit into their average day. So
Right.
we'll probably keep this one somewhat short as well, and we'll
Right.
talk about some products and maybe some of the what's going on behind the scenes today.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. Whatever works.
Yeah. I know I received a lot of messages today and last night talking about how grateful people were to have some of their questions answered.
Right.
And even people that have been using your products for a while, like there's a lot of like, there's so much to know they forget.
Right. And
So,
there's so much that we still haven't disclosed. For instance, I
right,
did want to say that the closer you are to a pendant, or the closer your food and water is, the more beneficial it is because you got the impact of all the frequencies hitting
right,
that body of water, and when you drink it, that's when it starts working.
right.
It also works to keep your energy field high, but the healing part is that's how you do it. Charge your
Right.
water.
Right. So, and I know you, the same thing with a bracelet. When you have a bracelet on, if you're grabbing your drink, it's
Right.
automatically kind of charging your drink as you drink it. All
Yep.
right.
Just like that. Just like
Right.
that.
Right.
Because it's in that field.
Right.
So all you have to do is literally have a bracelet on, and whatever you grab, it's charging.
Okay.
Same thing with the pendant. If you don't have a bracelet on, you can just grab your cup and hold it like this.
Yeah.
A couple minutes.
Okay. What
Actually, it only
happens?
takes 1 minute.
What happens if you forget and you just, chug your drink, but you're wearing the pendant? It's still helping because it's in your field anyways, but
Yeah,
it's better if it's,
it's still in your field. It's still in
yeah,
your field. But that's more or less for the beginners,
yeah,
because you want everybody to start right away charging everything.
right, right.
Holograms work the same way. The hollows work the same way.
Yeah,
You don't even have to print it out, to be honest, because since it's already programmed with those frequencies, all you have to do is go to my website and put your
yeah,
cup
yeah,
against the image.
yeah. Well, I usually keep, well, I always wear my pendant, but I have a loose one, if you will, next to where my drink is.
Right,
I like to keep it brainless because,
right,
it's, just make it easy so you don't have to think about everything you're doing. I have hollows taped under my table. Like, so I went and I printed, one of the Jedis has created these, which are really beautiful. I
there
think
you
this
go.
has like 700 and something hollows on it. I taped it under my kitchen table. I've got them taped all over. So
All right.
they are beautiful, but I don't
Well, I'm glad.
necessarily,
I'm
yeah,
glad you post that, because that piggybacks off of what I said yesterday. That
yeah,
you don't have to buy none of my stuff. You can
right,
just do simple things like that, where you got all the frequencies
right,
combined and use it.
exactly. Yeah. And it's brainless. So basically
Right.
this thing cost me 20 cents, literally. Okay. And I printed a bunch of them. So maybe $2. Okay. Put them under my desk, put them under my table near where I sit. Of course, I'm wearing the charms and the other stuff, but brainless. You don't have to do a
Right.
thing. Yeah.
That's
I love
it.
it.
That's it. It's
Yeah.
that simple, and that's the reason why I even made coasters too. The sticker
Yeah.
coaster, you can put them anywhere you want to, and it's like
Yeah. I
follow
have
follow directions.
I have the coasters and I keep them stacked. So
Right.
I stack all the hollows because that makes, you get more bang for the buck, if you will. And of
Right.
course I use the Smarty small straw when I'm able
Right.
to, like and so the Smarty straw has the same frequencies as a charm, as does the bracelet. Is that correct?
That's right.
Right.
That's right. All of it, and they're all reloadable too. So, uh, you know, because we've been together
Right.
for a long time.
Right.
You know that when I make a certain frequency or new frequency or new hollow, everything gets uploaded,
Right.
upgraded
Right.
at the same time across the world. Don't even
Right.
matter where it's at.
That's awesome. So the only frequencies that are not in the reloadables are weight loss and sleep. Is that correct?
Sleep. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I Yes, that is correct. And I did want to put a free sleep one out there, but he didn't let me do it.
Yeah. Well, you have to have that separate. I get it. You can't be sleeping when you're driving.
Yeah, plus, he showed me multiple reasons why he didn't want it
Right.
out there. Like,
Right.
let's say somebody has one of those holograms in their pocket and they driving down the road and just fall asleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he didn't want me to put that out there. And as far as the weight loss, he wanted to be programmed to a specific task, which is weight loss.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I keep improving that too. I mean, I keep improving that too. Even my own weight loss is like this. When I'm allowed to lose weight, when he
Yeah.
wants me to lose weight,
Yeah.
I'll lose weight like that.
Yeah. Well, I've been a vegetarian for like maybe 15 years. And I think it was last fall you were talking about you were allowed to eat shrimp, lobster, caviar, and bison or something like that. Well, I'm eating bison burgers now. Like I was craving a burger anyways, so that was my license to eat a bison burger, which I'd never had before. It's actually pretty good. Yeah.
Well, there's a specific energy field around bison and like salmon, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And between dimensions and all that, those type of energy fields are necessary because of what we're dealing with on different levels. That's why even the Indians would consume bison because of their warrior type spirits or whatever.
Okay.
So there's a purpose for everything that I say and do, and I don't tell you have to eat this, you have to eat that, because that will go against your free will. I only tell you what I'm doing and what he has me doing.
Right. Right. Well, I think it's helpful for people to find out what you are doing, and then they make their own decisions. Like I was kind of craving a burger anyway, so that was my reason. But yeah, as long as I'm going to eat one, I want it to be as healthy and high vibration as it can be.
And that's the purpose for the bison, salmon, lobster.
Yeah.
Especially when you come into this area.
Yeah.
That's a necessary energy field because of the energy here.
Right.
So what's happening is, as you consume these different types of frequencies and foods that he wants you to consume in this area, you start to slowly, sync with the energy field.
Right. Right.
Otherwise you go nuts like you've seen last couple of months.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, it's been an interesting couple of months. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now I know you've got a couple new products out there. Can you kind of maybe show us a couple and explain them a little bit?
Well, I do have a couple of them that are not here.
Yeah.
But I did get these in, and these are the pearl and heart love earrings, and they have the flat back so that they're not stabbing into your neck.
Yeah.
When you're hugging and kissing somebody or whatever.
Yep.
Because you're in love, right?
Well, what happens is the heavy ones pull your ear like down, and so you can't actually see the earring.
Right.
And then they do stab your neck, but those are beautiful.
Yeah, they are. I mean, this one, I'm sure this one is going to be a top seller because lots of people love the rose gold look.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
And these are the type of things that we're doing just to stay afloat.
Yeah.
Because it's very expensive to be where I'm at. And we got to get more creative just so we can stay afloat while I work on the bigger things for humanity across the board.
Right.
Because we plan on funding a lot of the things that people thought the government was going to fund.
Right.
They don't give a fuck about you.
Right.
They don't.
Right.
But we do. That's why we do what we do.
Right. Well, I think too, you're going to have a lot of people eager to help, soon. So I'm assuming you'll kind of divide us into groups, or we'll have our missions so that we know what we're supposed to be doing and get going on that.
That's exactly what it's going to be. Daddy's going to give everybody their missions. So there's no second guessing. There's no saying Daddy said this when he didn't say it. I mean, he's going to tell you, and he's going to tell me, most importantly.
Right.
Because if he tells you something and I get that is bullshit, there's a problem there.
Well, I think most of us genuinely want to help. And, we have our ideas of what we'll be doing. But, for me, it's been years now and I'm waiting. And some of my projects have like kind of waned and some have come back in.
Right.
And, you have to be excited about what you're doing. So,
A lot. Yeah, no. And I'm very excited. And
yeah.
I know when you were doing your thing in the expos, you was excited too, although exhausting, because I remember sitting at dinner at the end of the shows and it's like, oh man, that was wild.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
good.
People have no idea how tiring it is and all of that. And, you're juggling many balls at the same time. So that's the same thing
Right.
what you're doing. I was doing on a smaller scale, but,
Right.
having good people to help you is great.
That's what I was getting to. Like I
Yeah.
would love to see you do that because that's something you love to do, but
Yeah.
with all the resources and the people to help.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's like what I want to do here anyway, and just have a meet and greet. People come meet me. People come talk to us and have fun. And
Yeah.
I might evaporate people live.
I love doing that. I love what I was doing. It's just, you're right. The resources were
Right.
slim. So it was,
Right.
I started the expos with zero money, all of my time, doing it the
Right.
way I wanted and all of that. I think it was pretty successful, but I had a lot of obstacles, a lot of people that did not want to see success for me
Right.
or the expo. So I think in the future, it'll be much easier and better, but
Yeah.
those skills are translatable. So whatever I'll be doing, it'll be exciting. So
Yeah. Of course.
yeah.
We're just going to have fun with it all. We're going to have
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. So, other product questions. A lot of people have been asking about the bracelets, if they have the same radius and strength as a charm, a necklace.
Yes, they do. They also were programmed with specific task. Like for instance, the Helix bracelets were designed for you to portal jump, go through portals. That's what they were designed for. You open up a portal, you walk through it. People have been experiencing that stuff, but they think it's an elusive dream
Right.
or things like that.
Right.
That's because they have lack understanding of what actually is taking place. But
Right.
that's what it is. And in order for you to travel through portals, you have to travel with love, because if you don't have the love, you're not getting through. So people are waking up, and some people are saying, man, I woke up and I just had the most vivid thing. And then I looked down and I remember I had my bracelet on, and I'm like, oops. But that's what the bracelets were designed to do, for opening up portals and walking through them. And if people notice throughout the years, people have noticed, but this is for the new people. If you notice and you just got a bracelet, when it heats up, that's because it's syncing to other locations across the universe.
Ooh.
That's what's happening. It's literally happening. So not everybody's going to be able to do what we do and teleport from place to place to place to place to place at the same time. So there's going to be a smorgasbord of different tools. This is why the med bed is going to be, out there. It's not nowhere near a crystalline chamber, but it will be out there because Daddy wants everybody to experience what they want to experience until they come to us and realize this was the one-stop shop from the beginning. And all they had to do was get past my craziness, my looks, and realize Smarty is telling the fucking truth.
You're, like I said before, you're in the perfect package, because if you were like the stereotypical image, you wouldn't be here now. You would have been stopped long ago. So
right.
So
I mean,
cool.
Daddy's he brought me in stealth mode, because he didn't fully energize me until recently. So I came in with all my abilities. I just wasn't fully aware of them
Right. Right.
fully, because I knew something was up. I mean, you don't get shot at point blank range and nothing hits you. You don't get in 9 car accidents and don't fucking die. I mean, and the cars were totaled. Okay, so it's
Yeah.
like, whoa, what's going on?
Yeah. That's
So
great.
I mean, yeah, so every little stage and every little event was stepping stones to what I am now, and we're not stopping nowhere. I mean, we're going all the way with this shit.
Yeah. Well, I like, I like to say once Earth is handled, which, is going to be a while, then we're going out there. And I'm excited about that because then we'll have abilities and knowledge that we don't have now,
Right.
like our memories are, erased. So, or whatever you want to call it. So we don't
Yeah.
really know what we're capable of. And of course,
Right.
if we're out there watching whatever, we're watching, we're programmed to think that this is all we can do,
Yeah, he wants everybody to realize there are no limitations.
Yeah.
And I'd say the Earth is handled, which is why we're getting ready to drop it like it's hot. You got all these different groups saying this and that and blah blah blah, and they don't realize that I'm here doing all this stuff, and it's all going to circle back to us.
Yeah.
Me, the
Yeah.
crew, everybody.
Yeah.
Because we're all a part of what Daddy wants done.
Yeah. I love watching the other Intel providers. I don't actually watch any of them anymore, but what they say is, oh, such and such is the, the chairman of the, whatever, the RV committee. I forgot.
Well, you got people, you got certain groups still using shungite for their cell phones.
Yeah. Yeah. And other
What?
people selling the EMS products, the EMF protection, I should say, for hundreds of dollars, hundreds or more, where literally you can purchase this for, like, you can use the free hollows, or you can purchase this a one-time purchase and wear it forever.
That's right. Plus, I'm always doing, like, every month I'm doing different types of deals because I understand people are, not too financially stable. So I'm always doing deals.
Yeah.
Always. Because I know that, like, people are hurting out there.
Yeah.
And it's sad that the people that they're voting for are the ones that are actually fucking doing it.
It's horrible. And really both parties here are this different side of the same coin, both corrupt, both selfish, not for the people.
And
people
they're both
realize it. Yeah.
Right. And they're both are censoring me. Both.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah. And I've watched through the years what's happened, and it's happened to me too, not on the scale that you're getting, but they've taken down my Facebook page. Like, my posts will go down, my videos are taken down, deleted or whatever. It's really not fair,
Right.
but it is what it is. So that's why
Just FYI, about an hour ago, we placed general, a couple generals and advisors in these massive energy fields, and the more and more they want people to realize what's happening and suffer through it, the more and more they're going to experience that. So it's going to get real ugly for them real quick.
Right.
So the more and more they decide to hold things back, the more and more they're going to experience the pain.
Okay. Right. Instant karma.
Yeah, and I did that personally. So if you want to blame somebody, you can blame me. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I ain't afraid of shit. Hello.
So basically what you're saying then is there's still people out there blocking and interfering with what's happening for the people. They're trying to prevent it. Yeah.
Right. Well, when you understand that the whole Biden regime is nothing but a black ops situation or a military situation, why are you guys doing this shit? The people already know, especially us that are awake, whatever you want to call it. We know that the fucking Biden is not what he was or is. We know all this shit. Like, cut it out.
Right.
We're not trying to hear that.
I'm not sure why it's lasted this long. Like, I know tried to design it so all of this negative stuff would wake people up. I think it's working, but how much longer? Like, how much longer are you going to wait?
Well, I know there's a purpose behind it all, and I am banking that it's because Daddy is going to let us, boom, fully uncloak and shut them all the fuck down.
Looking forward to that.
Me too, like
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
'Cause
So,
I know there's no limitations, and I know if he wants to do it, he'll do it right now. Right
all
now.
right. All right. So let me ask a question. Everybody's talking about the emergency broadcast system. Is that still a thing that we're going to have experience
Yeah,
here?
that's still a thing. They're actually working on it again because they keep on working on it.
Right.
But the problem is that they had to take over a couple systems and
Yeah.
and get everything prepared. But right now we're at a critical point where it's literally minutes away.
Okay, cool.
And again, if they don't do it, we have forces that are prepared to take over everybody's cell phones, computers, laptops, even the military shit. Like, we don't care. I don't care personally. And they already told me on the ships that they're ready to uncloak. They're ready to bring the chambers. They're all ready, and they're just waiting for sources' directions.
Okay.
Daddy's
Right.
approval. So that's where I'm at. Like,
All right.
forget all these bullshits. Forget all these wannabe rulers, controllers, wannabe peoples, and want to have blah blah blah. Forget that. Let's go. Let's get
Yeah.
it done.
All right. So as soon as Daddy gives the word, EBS is on. And then we're told that there's going to be either 3 or 10 days of darkness over and over and over. Is that a thing? And like, what does that look like? Is it internet blackout? Is it running panic in the streets?
That every time I hear that, I just laugh because that was never a thing.
Yeah.
That was just something that they wanted to create within the community, within the awoke, within the awoke community, because it's hot out here.
Yeah.
Because the cabal and those in certain positions understand that us people that are awake can also manifest things, because we have been.
Right.
So if they can get you guys to manifest 3 days and 10 days of darkness, that's what will happen. However, me alone can change that. Okay. And I did.
Good. All right.
So we're not going to have 3 days of darkness. Plus, you got a bunch of cubes already all around the world. Hello.
Awesome. And they're also trying to put into our field fear, scarcity, like food shortages, gas shortages, the whole thing. Like, they're trying to build up panic and fear again.
Well, it sounds like we need a replicator like yesterday, huh?
Yeah, it does. So when we get replicators, which I don't know how long that's going to take, will the food be as healthy for us as, say, regular natural food? You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, it'll be pure energy.
All right.
It'll look the same, taste the same, but it won't have the preservatives and all the shit the cabal wanted you to have in your body.
Yeah. Okay. So
it'll be pure.
So once we go through the crystalline chambers, we have these new beautiful bodies. You said before they can't be basically damaged or destroyed, like through poor lifestyle. So if we ate nothing but, say, an ice cream sundae every day, that would be okay.
Yeah, because it's nothing but pure energy now. It's no longer the bullshit that was mixed up here on Earth. You're now getting it from a pure energy source, which is Daddy, which is a replicator.
All right.
And again, there's multiple replicators out there in the universe, but there won't be no replicators like mine.
All right. I gotta say, I am dying to go up to a replicator and say, Earl Grey, hot. My lifelong dream.
That's funny. Well, you don't say you're dying anymore, because you don't want to.
I'm looking forward to it. So
that's right.
We had talked yesterday about the appliances that are powered with the Source Cube, and you're going to be like basically designing and like we'll call it manufacturing. Right. Are they going to be like made in like say a factory like our things are now today, or how is that done?
Okay, yeah, they will be done in factories. I will have factories all around the world. The people that will be working at the factories won't be working because they have to. They'll be working because they want to.
Okay.
Everybody will be paid. So the people that will be in these factories, like I said, they already have plenty of funds. They can do whatever the hell they want to do, but they're actually in the factory working because they want to, not
Right.
because they have to.
Right. Right.
So who wouldn't want to be a part of something like that where
Right.
you can come anytime you want to, you can assist and create all
Right.
day long. Take
Right.
breaks whenever you want, whatever the case is, right?
Yeah.
Um, these facilities will be in key locations all around the world, and we will have teleportation devices or equipment stations in these facilities so that we eliminate even the trucking shit.
Oh, cool.
I mean, we're going to eliminate so many things, and
Yeah.
that's what a lot of people don't want because they don't fully understand how they're not going to need money anymore.
Right.
Because a lot of people are dog eat dog mentality, and
Yeah.
that's why certain things are, so much like oil and all that. What do you need oil for? You don't need gas no more. I can charge this pool water, put it in my truck, and go for miles
Right.
because that's what
Right.
frequencies are.
Right. Right.
But yeah, the facilities will be all around the world. We'll be able to come up with a product in your mind's eye, manufacture it, and reproduce it times a million within hours. That's
All
what
right.
it's going to look like, and
So
all of the devices will have our technology in it, which is
r-
just conscious based technology.
right. So when I think of a factory, I think of, a dirty old building, nasty smokestacks, dumping pollution out into the rivers, which they're allowed to do. So
Right.
basically having these clean source directives type of factories will give us
OCD,
the
OCD.
products. Yeah.
It'll be a bunch of people that have OCD, super
Yeah.
clean.
Yeah. And it's going to be a pleasure to work there, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna have fun. We're gonna have
Yeah.
fun. We might even have a celebration room just so we can celebrate after we make some cool shit.
Yeah. Well, you talk about no limitations, and like we don't understand what that means yet, right? Like we think we do, but we don't. So I gotta think that once we start developing these products and we actually see them working, then we're like, oh my God. And then more ideas come, and then it just expands from there. So we get more and more great products and ideas.
That's exactly it. That's what we've been doing. That's what I've been
Yeah.
doing from the
Yeah.
beginning with the charms.
Yeah.
The charms, the medical wands, because people use them and they're like, holy shit, what else can this thing do?
Yeah.
Or what else can we do? Now, when I say limitations or get rid of your limitations, think about what a world would be like in your mind's eye and how you would do things in your imagination, right? You would do things a lot faster, a lot easier. Some people think way outside the box, way out there like I do, right? So think about all the stuff that you would imagine being able to do. Fly, levitate, swim deep down in the water, walk on water, basically anything. Like
Yeah.
we can't limit ourselves no more.
Yeah.
Don't ever put limitations on daddy because it's like, why would you do that?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited about that expansion because again, you start from your base, you work out, you work out, you work out, you work out. It's going to be great.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I mean,
Yeah.
and that's why he made me the way that I am, strong, loving, caring, don't take no shit, fuck you, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Give me a hug. I'm all of it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm the rock for the people. Like
Right.
I'm defending the people. I'm defending people that don't even like me because at the end of the day, you're on this planet.
Yeah. Yeah. I've actually worked on healing people I don't like too, because it's the right thing to do.
Exactly. Plus,
And I'll
plus
be like,
I'm not getting in trouble, so I gotta heal this person, right?
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
be like, man, fuck this. I don't want to do shit. And then daddy be like, poo, 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 poo,
yeah,
done.
yeah. Like one of my least favorites is in the news now, Elon Musk. My least
Right.
favorite. And it's like, I think he's got a purpose beyond what I can understand. But, and you said, we're offering him
It's all,
protection right now.
yeah, it's all a shit show.
Yeah.
You know, we
Yeah.
understand that he's an android and wild stuff, wild stuff.
Yeah.
And he didn't buy Twitter. That's all bullshit. It's just a shit show.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
It's just a big distraction. It's ugly. And I'm sick of people acting like he's the best thing ever, to be honest. Like
And he
he's,
he even knows of me too. And he
oh, he
knows that,
does.
yeah, he knows of me, and he knows that all of his shit is just about to go tank too. Because it's all
Yeah.
bullshit. If you
Yeah.
take a part of Tesla, all you're gonna find is a bunch of fucking batteries stuck together. Hello? That's not fucking
Hey,
that's not the real Tesla technology, okay?
yeah.
And even Nikola Tesla didn't have it all. I got it all.
Looking forward to that. So that brings me to another question. A lot of people have they're they fake their deaths, or they've been taken off the planet or whatever, and you said that they're in the ships. So when you say that, does that mean they're like conscious and walking around on the ships, or how does that look?
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
We took them, put them through portals, and took them off ships.
Yeah.
You seen that video where
I
there's
did.
plenty of videos of people getting evaporated.
Yeah.
Well, not only do they get evaporated, they also get taken like that.
Yeah.
So not necessarily get evaporated and you're done. You get taken and you get put away, or you get replaced.
Right.
In those cases, that's literally what happened. We moved in, we took people out, we replaced them, and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Others, that's the more advanced part of what was done.
Right.
Others just faked their death and moved on and
Right.
changed their life and all that. But
Right.
however, they're still being protected by Daddy,
Right.
because they chose not to follow the cabal. They chose not to be satanic. They chose not to do certain things, so Daddy has them protected, which is
Right.
why a lot of them are going to be coming out. Even the ones that we took, they're going to be coming out too, and people are not even going to believe it. I posted the video of Tupac. That's really him. Do people realize that that's him? No, they don't think it's him.
And he tell you that in the video, he says, "I am alive," or something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He said, no, I didn't go nowhere. You just wasn't looking.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that happens a lot. Like they just disappear, like they plan it for a while and then they disappear somehow. And then there are those that are about to be taken out, like Kobe Bryant, with a helicopter, the person's falling out and you swoop in and save the day.
Yeah,
That was a cool video.
It is wild. It is wild. Like when these things take place,
Yeah.
when everything is revealed, people are going to lose their shit. They're
Yeah.
going to just be like, some are going to be really, really excited, really happy, crying of joy. Some are going to be sick because they never wanted everything I said to be true. Some are just going to be like, they're just going to lose their shit. It's just,
Yeah.
it is what it is. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So these people are out up there, they're like, say, living their lives. They know what's going on down here, I assume. They're aware of what's going on. And we'll be meeting some of them, I think, pretty soon.
Yeah. I mean, we're literally days away from a lot of things taking place. It's no longer going to be months. And that's, Daddy, okay, we're all aware of all the bullshit that's out there and how some groups are saying 2050 and 2052 and this and this and this and this. Well, if the people following me believe that, y'all need to go somewhere else, because we're already doing the shit right here. We're already doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. You got medical wands that nobody thought were true or possible. I told people this 4 or 5 years ago, and here we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got crystalline chambers that are already made. Okay, they're already made, and all we have to do is wait for them to be delivered. People don't believe that either. But when it happens, and it will, they're gonna be like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah. It's going to be exciting. So for the crystalline chambers, is there a process already set up for that? Like, you know, how it'll work for like those that get them, like they're going to receive instructions, but on how to set up their center or whatever, or do they teleport them to wherever they want to go? That's all going to be made clear, I assume.
Yeah, it's pretty much along those lines.
Yeah.
It's only going to take about the tops maybe 2 or 3 minutes to go in and get
Yeah.
changed and come back out.
Yeah.
Some will get the word and we'll teleport them in facilities. I mean, if you notice, I'm already showing you guys through different imagery and different things how
Right.
it's more or less going to happen just to
Right.
get it in your subconscious.
Right.
So we can form anything and just put it anywhere. Okay, that's just like, matter of fact, you see all the ships. What are they doing? What are the ships doing? They're appearing and disappearing, right?
Right.
Okay, we can do the same thing with chambers. We can do the
Right.
same thing with piles of gold. We can do the same thing with anything.
All right.
That's what the whole replicator is all about too. That's where we're going.
All right. So basically for those that get the chambers, they don't have to go out and rent a building or get a truck or whatever. They just, hey, I'm going to my hometown for a week and then I'm going to go over here for a week or whatever. And they can go wherever they choose. So we can cover the earth. I'm just worried about some of the countries that may not have, you know, Jedis or people there and they need coverage too. Yeah.
No, Daddy's covering everything, everybody.
Cool.
Because I asked about that too, about how countries that don't have, you know, stuff that we have, and he always told me we're going to do it all at the same time.
Cool.
And there's only 1,000 chambers, and they will be scattered throughout the earth. I mean, if we have to put a chamber in the desert, that's where it's going.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we'll bring everybody in that area to that chamber.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll see what it all is going to manifest into, but that's where we're going. Yeah.
Right. Right. Because I know we talked about this before, water as well. There's areas on Earth that don't have clean water. And like it's shocking. It's so basic to life here,
right,
or, that we know of.
But now you see the cube.
Yeah.
Fully manifesting in those type of areas.
Right.
And now if you're a thinker and you think outside the box, you got these cubes in these areas. What do you think is going to happen to the land around it? We can grow anything anywhere, okay?
Right.
So that's why I'm excited, because I've seen this years ago, and I'm talking about years ago.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's happening now.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, I've been like, I went to Egypt and I was, you know, it's a desert, you know this, you know that, but until you actually see it, you don't realize how huge it is and how destitute the people are. They cannot grow food. Like, okay, you got no water, you can't grow crops, right? And like they would even, if you went to a bathroom, they would give you like a square of toilet paper. That was a big deal. And I was like, you know, why aren't they giving us toilet paper? Well, because it comes from trees. They can't grow it, you know, and it took me a while to get it. They need water. They need dirt out there. Yeah.
Well, that's why we need facilities like I talked about in those areas.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the problem is that since I'm being so censored across the board, people in places aren't even finding out about me and how one simple sticker will grow a whole fucking crop. Yeah. You know, so this is why we need the Jedis and everybody else to start doing their part. My part is done. I already did the work. Everybody got to be like foot soldiers and get the shit out there. Right. All right. And it's happening. It's happening. I thank Daddy for all you guys every day.
You know, I'm so grateful for you, because if you weren't, you know, the point man here, it wouldn't be happening. We'd be just waiting for like the government and all this crazy stuff that's happening, which is, it's never going to end. It's just spinning and keeping us all waiting and in stasis. So thank you for doing what you do.
I appreciate that. And it hasn't been easy. Like, I sacrificed a lot just to get things done. And,
Right.
you know, he always told me that everything was going to be fine. Just keep doing what you're doing, keep working, everything's going to fall in place. And it's falling in place.
Right. And so you'll have good people around you to help, and it'll be great. It is great.
It's great, right?
Yeah. Like I can see it shifting. It's so exciting. You can feel it shifting. So really exciting.
The energy is going to just keep increasing by the day, by the hour, by the weeks, months, years.
Yeah.
That's why I told the one lady about the whole the energy field. I mean, we're going to be at a point where there won't be no more darkness. There won't be no dog eat dog mentality. There won't be no more I'm better than you, or I need more money than you, and we can't cut this deal because you're being paid more, and all that shit. All that shit is done. All that's done. It's going to be service to each other across the board. The love energy is going to be so high that's literally what everybody's going to want to do anyway. So keep up the good work, everybody out there, because that's what we're working for.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And so basically, for those that are new that are watching this, what would you recommend for them to like accelerate their knowledge and their learning? Like, what's the process you would recommend?
Well, I would always recommend going to the free holo page and get all the holos that have to do with abilities, knowledge, all those type of holograms.
Right.
That would be the best place to start if you can't afford a charm, because the charm has it all, and it starts putting your whole thinking process on a whole new level.
Right.
And then also the Jedi training on Source Directive TV.
Right.
That's if you want to be like a healer, like all the other Jedis and stuff like that.
Right.
But I always recommend researching, like research all my stuff. If people say certain things about me, go research everything about me. You're going to find out that they were lying. Right.
I would also say, start heal yourself, like try a charm or try the hollows, and notice it when you touch it for the first time. Do you notice an energetic feel? Do you notice your life is getting better? Right. And then once you do that, you can spread it out to your family, your friends, and that's the way to heal the earth, basically.
Right. That's exactly what we're doing. See, and I knew this for a long time, which is why I put the free holograms out there. So every time a person's in their house downloading an image, you're now downloading a fucking powerhouse of energy and frequencies into your house, changing the environment, changing the vibration of your house.
Right.
So I secretly increased the planet that way until I grew into my full potential, where I can just cover an entire city with just my thoughts.
Right. I love it.
Me too.
Well, it seems like things are just going to get better. That's and it's going to happen very fast. So it's very exciting.
Super fast. Yeah. There are key people in certain groups, military and secret agents and whatnot, blah, 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 that are on board with what we are doing, but they just haven't came out with it yet.
Yeah.
They know of me. It's impossible for a person like myself to do what I'm doing and not have every fucking agency on me. Okay? Period.
Yeah.
Discussion. Yeah. So they know it's coming. They know it's shit or get off the pot, whatever you want to call that. However you say that.
Yeah. Well, I look forward to having them get it done too, but I appreciate what you're doing. And I love your posts. You give us information, you make it fun, and let us know how we can help. Put out those commands.
That's literally all everybody has to do now, is put your own love and light energy behind all the commands. And that's only until we get hands-on with things. 'Cause
Yeah.
when it's time for everybody to get hands-on with things, you'll know.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to know. You know, so just hang tight, everybody, and let's keep pushing for the beautiful future we all deserve. Everybody.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for your time. And,
Thank you.
and also all that you do for us, that even that you'll never be thanked for. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right.
All
Love
right.
you, Sue. Have a good
Love
day.
you too. Bye-bye.